The Eagles fall to the 49ers with 16 starters out to a score of 23-19. AJ Brown did not speak to the media after the game, after the elimination, and also had a confrontation with head coach. How do you feel about that?
Hmm. First off, shout out to the 49ers for winning. I know it's football and people be getting hurt, but like they had a lot of people go down a lot this season.
16 players.
And still like doing that to the defending champs is kind of crazy. And the defending champs low key kind of did it to themselves because you remember at the end of the like was it week 18 they played like none of their starters really, and then they lost, and then I put them at the 2 seed, so they shouldn't even been playing this game to begin with.
The Eagles.
Yeah,
You feel like they're rusty?
more so they should have like cared at the end. Like I feel like they should have tried to get the 1 seed a little bit harder. Uh, I mean, I'm saying that as a fan, so I can't really say too much. But like trying hard, right? AJ Brown.
I think he had 2 catches. He had the crucial drop everybody was talking about.
Yeah, I think he had like 3 catches. It was maybe like 25 yards.
Yeah, I think it was 2 for
Uh,
25 yards. I'm gonna look right now.
I'm pretty sure he had the same amount of drops as catches, and I know for a while they weren't targeting him like during the game. There was like a big gap between like his last target and then that drop that you're talking about.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts threw it like perfect. It just like went straight through his hands.
and it's like he did all that all season about wanting the ball, and then the biggest moment he dropped the
Yeah,
ball.
he fumbles it, and
Three
that's so
catches,
crazy.
25 yards. Yeah, you're right.
That's so crazy. That man was on his Twitch stream saying that kind of stuff too, right?
Yeah,
It's like not that. Look, I understand it's football. There's some things that, or especially like if you get a gap in like your targets, and then you're arguing with your coach on the sideline, like all those things are going to culminate. So I wasn't really surprised by the fact that he dropped that.
yeah,
But it's like you saying all that. You're supposed to be one of like the elite wide receivers in the league.
and a
Like
leader.
you got to stand on that, and he
Yeah,
didn't stand on that. So I mean, that's gonna hurt his stock. The Eagles probably don't want him no more. But what team's gonna want someone like that? That he's that outspoken, but then he like couldn't stand on business when the time came. But maybe a new situation, fresh start. Maybe he'll like learn how to build himself up from there. That's what I'm hoping for. But I'm not an Eagles fan, so I don't really got no dog in the fight.
one thing I would say is like Jalen Hurts has never been a proven passer. Like going all the way back to Alabama, he's never been a proven passer. And it feels like at this point in his NFL career, that might just be like who he is. So if you remove AJ Brown from the equation, and let's say you trade him away this offseason, you have Devontae Smith would be the number one receiver. Is that going to be enough for the Eagles? Like Devontae Smith, maybe some more guys. Like they are really loading the box now. Like imagine if you just had Devontae Smith as your number one receiver, your go-to. What would that do to the Eagles offense? Because it's like they're so stagnant, they're so bland. It's like their offense isn't like really a threat with Jalen Hurts not being an efficient passer. Do you think maybe they should try and make the AJ Brown situation work? Do you think they should bring in a Mike McDaniels to maybe call the plays if he's not getting head coach love? Like, do you think they just need to wash everything out offensively, try and do something new and make it work with AJ Brown? Or do you think they need to move on from him? Like, it needs to be like over.
Yeah, I don't think you can continue with AJ Brown. If nothing else, if nothing else, is because of like all the things that he's been saying, just like off the field. Not that I think that's like an inherent bad thing, but that definitely like puts the wedge in the relationship a little bit.
Yeah.
That and I don't know. See, I don't get the Jalen Hurts disbelief. Like I get what you're saying, but the first 3 drives of the game, he was like 11 for 14. He had a touchdown, like 90 something yards. Like he was good. And then, like you said, the offense is like stagnated. And yeah, I mean, he's the quarterback, so he's got to take a lot of the blame. But I
Do you
mean,
think Jalen Hurts is the guy that the Eagles need to keep building around? You don't think they need to move on?
yeah, the last playoffs, I feel like that kind of proved it.
Yeah,
Like I know football is a team sport, 53 people, but like quarterback's one of the more important positions on the field, and he like handled business last playoffs. And like I said earlier, he shouldn't have even been in this situation to begin with. They should have been the 1 seed, really and truly. So it's like, all right, and at that point, it's like maybe he should have delivered a little bit more. But whenever your best wide receiver is having an off night and you're playing against a hungry defense that's hurt, but they like they're trying to take advantage of the scenario, like hungry teams are usually the toughest ones to fight. The
yeah.
7 seed, like the 7 seed didn't even exist a few years ago. A few years ago, they wouldn't have made the playoffs. They're just trying to make the most. They're playing with house money right now. So it's like,
The 49ers.
yeah. So there's only so much you can really do against
And it's
that.
a 49ers team that George Kittle tore his Achilles.
Yeah,
So
like
they
he
don't
tore his
have
Achilles
George
in the
Kittle.
game too, right? Like,
Yeah. They didn't have George Kittle the majority of the game. Brandon Ayuk is gone doing whatever he's doing. Debo Samuel's playing for the Commanders. So, I mean, this isn't the offense of the 49ers that we've known for like the last three-ish years. It's McCaffrey out there, and you got Purdy picking you apart. And
right?
Jawan Jennings stepped up big. I mean, I feel like it's just unacceptable to lose to a team 16 starters out. It speaks to the culture they have going on over there. Next man.
Yeah, and you can definitely tie that to like, if not the head coach, at least the offensive coordinator, and if anything, the people who hired him. You got to get rid of the guy who hired him, and then you got to replace that with somebody who really like has proven that they know what they're doing for real. Which I mean, I guess every coach has, or else they wouldn't have had an option to like get hired. But clearly, whatever's going on in Philly ain't working. Every single Eagles fan that I know is like so tired of the stagnation. They sound like Texans fans to
Yeah.
me, kind of in the sense of like at least the offense. They don't got no Texans defense, which I think hurts them a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
The
I mean,
Eagles
I
had
don't
a real good defense last year. It's like
know.
you have to start paying people. You can't keep everybody. Their Eagles defense last year was like you could go play at Kansas City in the Super Bowl. That defense was all on Mahomes. The offense really didn't have to do too much. The way Saquon was
Yeah,
playing and the way the defense was playing, Jalen Hurts didn't really have to be a game changer at quarterback. All he really had to do was maybe be a game manager. But now
yeah,
it feels like with the way the roster's constructed, he maybe now he has to make a little more plays. Because it's hard to stay on top of the NFL. It's hard to be a dynasty NFL. It's hard to stay on top because if you win the Super Bowl, next year you're gonna have a harder schedule.
hmm
So I mean that's what makes Tom Brady and what the Patriots did so
like so
unbelievable.
crazy. Yeah.